Jesus freak here. Now, we know that Jesus said, when he was asked about being a king, he said, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence." And anytime he was asked about being a king, he was dismissive of it. He didn't come here to establish any sort of, earthly kingdom. Now, with that in mind, I ordered this. I should probably... The publishers on their site go on completely unironically about how great it is that this Bible is dripping in the flag, and how patriotic it is, and how this would be a great thing for any American to buy. And they certainly went whole hog. Now, what would be the point of doing something like this? Literally wrapping the Bible in the flag. I mean, it's a well-built Bible, but these people are confusing their allegiance. I mean, is your allegiance with your country or with your deity? This long, and they still haven't sold it out of copies. I guess other people realize it's not poorly built, If it weren't dripping in the stars and stripes, it would actually be a really good Bible. And of course, all this stuff about the military, because, when you have all this rah-rah conservatism, it's awash in worship of the military. says it's printed and bound in the U.S., but it doesn't seem to indicate who by. And it doesn't seem to be a familiar text block. It's a basic text block. Doesn't seem to be done by someone particularly familiar with stuff, because they forgot about the whole small caps thing. They removed the notes under the books of Samuel and Kings. Let's see. I am so glad this thing has manual and automatic focus. The minor prophets aren't supposed to say the book of at the top. Neither's Ezra. Well, this is a Cambridge type text. Kind of surprised me, since no-name Bibles are usually Oxford type. The colophons to the Psalms are missing, as are the divisions in Psalm 119. Go directly from the Old Testament to the New. The red letter is a bit bright. Shouldn't expect a no-name Bible to have the Pauline colophons, so as expected, they're lacking. They normalize the titles, so the apostle is present in some of the Pauline epistles when it is not in a normal King James version. But it is there in Hebrews. There's a few maps in the back, nothing fancy. Can't tell who produced the maps, so. Now, like I said, Jesus was breaking down barriers. And I think he'd be appalled to see just how much this is dripping in the flag. I actually thought there'd be a lot more rah rah Murrika stuff in the front than there is. There is some pro veteran stuff, but it's not like there's not a whole lot of patriotic stuff in here. I've actually heard that there's actually a worse Bible out there than this. That surprises me for something produced this millennium. It almost feels like it's overcast. So the outside's nice. The inside, it's not as bad as I expected, but it's still got its issues. Seriously? They're trying to associate the original 13 colonies with Jesus and the 12 apostles? Yes, they said that on their website. I think anytime you're connecting religion and nationalism a little too closely, you're going to have issues. So while this isn't as bad as I expected, it's still not something I'd be recommending others buy. Jesus freak out.